Nathan says, my narcissist tried convincing me she'd change if I bought her a dream home and married her. Yes, um, don't ever fall for that. Like, and I know, like, right? You're like, well, yeah, I get that now. Like, hindsight's always 2020, but I see this a lot. Like, a lot of people are like, okay, well, you know what? If we get married, I'm gonna quit drinking. If we get married, things are somehow going to be radically different. Well, when a person's all in, like when you're pot committed like that, right? When you're married, marriage, people tend to get more comfortable after. So I think, especially women, tend to get more comfortable after marriage because it's sort of like, I think for a lot, and I think for a lot of women, it's just more of a social thing that that's the end prize is getting married. And so then they're like, oh, whew, okay, I got married. Yeah, check that off the list. And then it's sort of like, no, no, no. The marriage is just the party. Like it's the commitment to each other. Now things get real, right? Like now this is what it means to be married. It's not just about like the ring and the party and the big fancy dress, which I think it is for like a lot of women. So because then there's sort of like this feeling of like, well, I did it. Like I crossed the finish line, I got married, and now I can just relax. And the opposite really should, and that's just a lot of cultural stuff that I think women are fed. But, it's important that people, I think, and realize, no, 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 this is when the marathon has just started. Like you get married, that's all the fun stuff. But now it's really game on. Most people, though, when they get married, when they do that, they realize this other person's not easily going anywhere. They have no real motivation to actually change, to change. So I'm so sorry that you went through all that. So yes, if you're going to marry somebody, I think it's a good idea to marry them for who they are today. Not who you hope they'll be, not who they promise to be, who they are today. Because if they can promise to be, and if they promise to be somebody different, I would. Here's the thing: it's everything is easy to get into, and it's so much harder to get out of. And so, if a person's got problematic behavior, like getting married or having a baby, it is not a solution to that. Like really giving them time to see, are they changing? And I'm talking time, like several years before you further commit yourself to them. Like before you get married, before you buy a house, before you have children with them, to really see, has this person actually changed? And I think, again, and I get it because I was there too, but like there's this push to, I just want to hurry up and start my life with this person. But that can be really problematic if we're running full steam, head on into a highly problematic situation based off of hope and future faking and false promises. But again, this stuff it's not taught. And it's not taught, and it's really not talked about. And so people, when they are going through this, there's oftentimes a lot of these feelings of, this is like, what was I thinking? I'm so stupid. How come I didn't see these signs? There's all this guilt and shame and embarrassment and all of these negative feelings that we dump on ourselves, not realizing this happens to quite a lot of people. It's just that people don't, like, we're just talking about it. But it happens to a lot of people. Lots of love to you guys. You are not alone. You are not crazy, and you really can move forward and heal from this.